In 1977, when bell-bottom jeans were the height of fashion and disco ruled the airwaves, humanity launched two of its most ambitious emissaries into the cosmos, Voyager 1 and Voyager 2. These weren't just spacecraft. They were messages in a bottle, carrying with them the dreams, hopes, and scientific curiosity of an entire species. For over 4 decades, these twin travelers have defied all expectations, drifting farther than any human-made object ever has, crossing the invisible borders of our solar system and venturing into the cold, dark abyss of interstellar space. But what lies beyond that border? What unknown forces have they encountered in the vast, uncharted realm outside our celestial neighborhood? This is the story of how the Voyagers are exploring a region so remote, so unexplored, that we can barely comprehend its scale, let alone its secrets. To understand the magnitude of this journey, we must first grasp the scope of the solar system itself. It's not just planets and moons orbiting a star. Beyond Neptune lies the Kuiper Belt, a frozen graveyard of icy bodies. Further still is the heliopause, the edge of the sun's influence, where the solar wind is finally beaten back by the interstellar medium. And it is here, at this invisible boundary, that Voyager 1 first pierced into the unknown in 2012, followed by Voyager 2 in 2018. These spacecraft weren't designed for this. They were built to last 5 years, maybe a decade. Their mission was to tour the outer planets, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and then quietly fade away. But the Voyagers refused to die. Instead, they became something more than machines. They became legends. Powered by tiny nuclear generators and guided by onboard computers with less processing power than a digital watch, they kept going and going. Past the orbit of Pluto, past the Kuiper Belt, into a region of space where the sun is no longer dominant. Here, in this void, cosmic rays zip through space like invisible bullets. The interstellar medium, a sparse soup of atoms and dust, surrounds them. And yet through it all, the Voyagers endure, silently sending back data across billions of kilometers. But what exactly are they exploring? What mysteries are they unraveling? The first and most profound is the true nature of the boundary between our solar system and interstellar space. It turns out this edge, the heliopause, isn't a fixed wall. It's more like a writhing, shifting membrane shaped by the pressure of the sun's wind on one side and the galactic winds on the other. When Voyager 1 crossed it, scientists were stunned. They expected a clean break between solar and interstellar space. Instead, they found a turbulent, complex zone where solar particles mingle with alien atoms. It was like finding a shore not of sand and water, but of electromagnetic chaos. Then came the surprise of Voyager 2. Unlike its sibling, it had a working plasma instrument. When it crossed the heliopause, it confirmed what Voyager 1 hinted at, that the sun's protective bubble is not round but lopsided, squashed by pressure from the interstellar medium. This discovery reshaped our entire understanding of how our solar system interacts with the galaxy. But the real unknown still lies ahead. The Voyagers are now swimming through the interstellar ocean, a place that has never been touched by any spacecraft before. They are measuring the density of particles, detecting cosmic rays, mapping magnetic fields. And what they're finding is both astonishing and humbling. For instance, they discovered that space out there is not as empty as we thought. The interstellar medium, while still incredibly sparse, is denser than expected. This has profound implications for how stars form, how supernovae spread their elements, and how the galaxy recycles its matter. More chillingly, they've detected strange oscillations, plasma waves that vibrate through the void like a ghostly echo of something deeper. Are these signals from distant stars, remnants of ancient explosions, or something more mysterious, more alien? We don't know. And that's what makes it so exhilarating, because every byte of data from the Voyagers is like a message from a realm where no human has ever gone. It's like hearing whispers from the edge of eternity. And yet, despite their astonishing distance, the Voyagers are still tethered to Earth by a thread, a radio signal, traveling at the speed of light, taking over 22 hours to reach Voyager 1. Imagine that. A round-trip conversation that takes nearly 2 days. And yet we still talk to them. We still listen, and they still speak. But the clock is ticking. Their power is fading. Bit by bit, their instruments are shutting down. NASA has prioritized which ones to keep running, choosing to preserve the most scientifically valuable. Eventually, they will fall silent. One by one, their instruments will go dark. The last signal will come, and then they will drift forever, silent ambassadors of Earth, carrying their golden records, discs engraved with the sounds, and images of our world, our music, our greetings in 55 languages, and the location of our planet in the galaxy. A cosmic message in a bottle, waiting for someone or something to find it. But maybe, just maybe, their true purpose isn't just to explore the stars. Maybe it's to remind us of something far more important. That curiosity has no end. That even the smallest machine can change the course of history. That greatness isn't about size or power, but about resilience. The Voyagers didn't have AI or solar sails or quantum computers. They had heart. They had vision. They had the will of thousands of scientists and engineers who dared to believe that 2 tiny spacecraft could one day reach the stars. And they are. As they push deeper into the unknown, they are mapping the very edge of human influence. Every meter they travel is a new frontier. Every signal they send is a whisper of defiance to the void. We are still here, they say. We are still watching, still listening, still exploring. The road ahead is endless. The nearest star system is 40,000 years away at their current speed. They will never reach it. But that's not the point. The point is they were launched not to arrive, but to journey, to dare, to represent humanity's unquenchable thirst for the unknown. And that unknown, it's not empty. It's alive. It pulses with ancient radiation, magnetic fields, particles from supernovae, the whispers of cosmic events billions of years old. The Voyagers are our ears in that silence, our eyes in that darkness. They are the proof that we are not prisoners of our little world, that we are explorers meant to push boundaries. The day will come when they fall silent forever. No signal, no data, just silence. But even then, they will keep going. Long after the Earth is gone, long after the last human breath, the Voyagers will still be out there, still moving, still holding the story of who we were. That perhaps is their greatest legacy. Not the data, not the discoveries, but the symbol they've become. A symbol of endurance, of exploration, of the human spirit refusing to be caged. So next time you look up at the stars, remember, 2 tiny spacecraft, launched before the internet, before smartphones, before most of us were born, are still out there, pushing forward, into the unknown. And they carry with them a message, not just to the stars, but to us. A reminder that the frontier never ends, that wonder is eternal, that the greatest discoveries are still ahead. Voyager 1 and 2 aren't just machines. They are time travelers, history makers. They are us, and they are not done yet, not by a long shot.